The global population is steadily rising at an annual rate of 1%. While this percentage might appear modest, it translates to an additional 82 million people each year, given our planet's current population of 8.2 billion. As more people inhabit the Earth, urban populations are swelling, leading to increasingly crowded cities. But which places are the most densely packed with people? Kinshasa, the capital of the Democratic Republic of Congo, is a bustling metropolis on the banks of the Congo River. With over 17 million residents, it's Africa's third largest city. Kinshasa's explosive growth can be attributed to several factors. The city has long been a magnet for people seeking better economic prospects, escaping conflict in other parts of the country, or looking for a more cosmopolitan lifestyle. The rapid population growth in Kinshasa has outpaced the development of its infrastructure. The city struggles with inadequate transportation systems, leading to severe traffic congestion. Housing is another critical issue. Many residents live in informal settlements or slums, where access to basic amenities such as clean water, sanitation and electricity is limited. The high demand for housing has driven up rental prices, making it difficult for many to afford decent accommodation. This has led to overcrowded living conditions, with multiple families often sharing small, cramped spaces. Despite the challenges, Kinshasa's inhabitants navigate their crowded environment with remarkable resourcefulness and an unyielding sense of community. We journey now from Africa to the foothills of the majestic Himalayas to the ancient and enchanting city of Kathmandu, Nepal. With a population of around 1.6 million people packed into a relatively small area, it stands as one of the most densely populated places on Earth. The rapid urbanization of Kathmandu has been driven by various factors, including rural to urban migration and natural population growth. People flock to the city in search of better job opportunities, education and healthcare. This influx has led to a dramatic increase in the population density, with significant implications for the city's infrastructure and living conditions. Public transportation is inadequate and overcrowded, leading to long commutes and significant delays. The narrow streets and haphazard urban planning further exacerbate the traffic woes. Despite the challenges, Kathmandu is a city of resilience and dynamism. The informal economy plays a significant role in providing livelihoods for many residents. Small businesses, street vendors and artisans contribute to the city's economic vibrancy. From the bustling streets of Kathmandu, we travel westward to the ancient lands of the Israel. Our destination, Bnei Brak, a city unlike any other. Home to a predominantly ultra-Orthodox Jewish population, its streets hum with a rhythm of religious observance. Bnei Brak has a population of over 200,000 people living in an area of just 7.5 square kilometers, making it one of the most densely populated cities in the world. The population density is estimated at more than 27,000 people per square kilometer. The high birth rate and large family sizes contribute to this density. The main challenges facing Bnei Brak include inadequate infrastructure, housing shortages and limited public services. The city's leadership is working on various initiatives to improve living conditions, but progress is often slow due to the complexity of the issues and the need to balance modernization with preserving religious traditions. Our journey now takes us eastward to the city of Karachi, Pakistan. The largest city in Pakistan has a rich history as a major port and trading center. Founded in the 18th century as a small fishing village, it rapidly grew into a bustling metropolis. With a population exceeding 15 million, Karachi is one of the world's most populous cities. The population density varies across different areas, with some districts having densities as high as 29,000 people per square kilometre. This growth is driven by rural to urban migration as people move to Karachi in search of better economic opportunities. The rapid population growth in Karachi has put immense pressure on its infrastructure. Housing is another major issue, with many residents living in informal settlements or slums. These areas often lack basic services like clean water, electricity and sanitation. The city also faces social challenges, including crime and political instability, which can impact the quality of life for its residents. Our exploration of the world's most densely populated cities now takes us to the Indian subcontinent, to the vibrant and chaotic metropolis of Kolkata. Formerly known as Calcutta, this city on the banks of the Hooghly River pulsates with a unique energy. Founded as a trading post by the British East India Company in 1690, Kolkata became the capital of British India until 1911. Kolkata has a population of over 15 million people, making it one of India's most populous cities. The population density is estimated at around 30,000 people per square kilometre in the most crowded districts. This density results from the city's historical significance and its role as a major economic and cultural centre. Kolkata's dense population lives in close quarters, often in ageing buildings. Other main challenges are environmental issues like air and water pollution. Despite the challenges, it is a city of warmth, humour and an unyielding spirit that has earned it the nickname the City of Joy. The Caribbean island of Hispaniola, home to stunning beaches and lush rainforests, also harbours a city pushed to its very limits. Port-au-Prince, the capital of Haiti, has a complex history marked by colonialism, revolution and natural disasters. The city has a population of around 3 million people, with a high population density of about 30,000 people per square kilometre in certain areas. The city's growth has been driven by rural to urban migration and a high birth rate, leading to significant pressure on infrastructure and services. Housing is a major issue, with many residents living in slums. The 2010 earthquake devastated much of the city's infrastructure, and rebuilding efforts have been slow and challenging. Port-au-Prince is known for its vibrant cultural life despite the many challenges it faces. The city is home to a rich tradition of music, dance and art, with influences from African, French and Caribbean cultures. Few cities on earth can boast a history as rich and storied as Baghdad. Once a beacon of knowledge and culture, the capital of Iraq has borne witness to the rise and fall of empires. Today, this ancient city faces a different kind of challenge, one born of conflict and rapid population growth. Baghdad has a population of 8 million people, with a high population density of about 30,000 people per square kilometre in certain areas. The city's growth has been driven by natural population increase and migration, both from within Iraq and from neighbouring countries. The rapid population growth in Baghdad has put immense pressure on its infrastructure. Years of conflict and instability have further strained the city's infrastructure and services. On the fertile floodplains of the Ganges Delta lies Dhaka, the beating heart of Bangladesh. Dhaka has a population of over 20 million people, with a staggering population density of around 35,000 people per square kilometre in some areas. The city's rapid growth is driven by rural to urban migration, as people move to Dhaka in search of better economic opportunities and services. The growing population is supported by the large publishing and trading industries, along with government employment. However, despite the continuous construction of high-rise apartments, affordable housing is becoming increasingly out of reach for residents. Despite the challenges, Dhaka is a vibrant and culturally rich city. The city's residents, known as Dhakaites, take pride in their cultural and artistic heritage. Mogadishu, the capital of Somalia, has a rich history as a major port and trading centre on the Indian Ocean. The city has a population of over 2 million people, with a population density of about 36,000 people per square kilometre. Somalia has faced significant political unrest and instability, but since the establishment of the federal government of Somalia in 2012, the country has been on a path to recovery. In the coastal city of Mogadishu, this progress has led to many refugees returning to help rebuild the nation. The infrastructure in Mogadishu has been severely impacted by years of conflict and instability. The city's roads are often in poor condition and public transportation is inadequate. Housing is a major issue, with many residents living in crowded and poorly constructed buildings. Informal settlements and slums are common, with limited access to basic services. Manila, the capital of the Philippines, has a rich history dating back to its founding as a Spanish colonial city in the 16th century. Over the centuries, Manila has grown into a major economic, cultural and political centre in Southeast Asia. Manila has a population of over 14 million people and is the most densely populated city in the world with 43,000 people per square kilometre. The city's narrow streets, originally designed for a much smaller population, are now choked with vehicles, turning a short commute into hours-long traffic snarls. The housing crisis adds another layer of complexity, with over a third of the population residing in sprawling informal settlements or slums. Manila's slums are a stark reflection of the city's rapid urbanization and deep-rooted socio-economic challenges. These densely packed communities, often tucked away in the shadows of towering skyscrapers or sprawled along the banks of polluted rivers, are home to a significant portion of the city's population. Residents of these informal settlements face a daily struggle for survival in environments where basic necessities are scarce.